Welcome back, mother effers, to the Brian 5 or 6 podcast. Against my will, with your host, Brian 5 or 6, Jeremy, and the piece of shit cousin Gary, who looks like a big, dirty asshole right now. Look at him.
Thanks to the last episode, I was severely injured from the electrocution.
So what has the hair got to do with that?
Well, so when I got electrocuted, obviously the electricity has to go somewhere, and it literally, when it left my body, it went out the top of my skull and just blew my scalp back.
Oh, wow.
It was almost like a little flesh burnt hair hoodie.
Okay.
Tony, thank God for Tony, I was rushed to the hospital.
Well, who put the cord there in the first place? We got to introduce Sharon, our producer.
Who touches the frayed cord?
The podcast was over and I was trying to clean up. I apologize for cleaning up after my mess.
Hey, Sharon.
Sharon, how's it going?
Good, guys. How are you?
So we haven't done a podcast in it's been over a week.
I want to know what happened to his hair. So what, they gave you hair?
Oh my fuck.
No, so
where did you go? The celebrity place?
No,
where they do hair?
No, I'm not going to mention any country's
Where George
name.
Clooney gets his hair done?
I went to another place that
Rogaine?
Across overseas, another place where they actually do scalp.
Revitalization?
Yeah, they basically you got to find a scalp donor. When I arrived, thank God, there was a fresh scalp from a Scandinavian man available.
They took the poor sap's scalp to give you a scalp?
Yeah, he was in a car accident. He survived, but they managed to get the scalp
Why
off
would they
him
take his
before he
scalp?
woke up.
And that's his hair?
This is his hair and
That
scalp.
could be cursed.
No.
Halloween just ended, but I would never wear another man's scalp. I'll tell you that right fucking now. Anyways, you look like an idiot. And it's been how long since we've done a podcast?
It's been 2 weeks, I think.
You know why? Because, well, first of all, someone in this household got sick. Can we say the C word?
Huh?
Are we allowed to say the C word?
What's the C word?
C. Not that C word. COVID.
Oh.
COVID ran through our household, but some guy that hosts this podcast named Jeremy got surgery.
I did. Hernia.
Why would you get surgery on your hemorrhoids?
No, a hernia was like, I guess your intestines bulge through your abdomen. And that just happened when
There's a break in the muscle tissue.
Can you just use it? You can't use a topical cream like they used on mine.
No, they just went in, they just cut me right open, pushed it right back in and said, go away, fat
And you
guy."
couldn't do a fucking podcast.
It hurt.
It's unreal.
It
They
hurt.
cut open his chest and he can't do a podcast. What is this? Fucking millennials.
Why would they cut open his chest for
A hemorrhoid?
hemorrhoids?
I don't know because
No.
I guess they want to stop it
That
before it
wasn't
gets
hemorrhoids.
down there.
Brian was hemorrhoids.
Would you fucking call me?
Careful.
Oh.
In case you guys
Watch
don't
that bat.
realize, I have a goddamn baseball bat in my hands. Because you know why? Because I'm so fucking sick of this team. The last time we did a podcast, we were probably like all roses and blooms, right? Saying like, oh, the Sens are the best. The Sens are going to make the playoffs this year. We're fucking 6-7 as we record right now. The same fucking record we had last year at this time. And what happened last year? No, tell me.
We didn't make
We
the
didn't make the
playoffs.
Exactly. So what's fucking changed? Nothing.
Well, we got more depth. We are a very skilled team, and we're playing a lot better than we did last year. We're playing a lot better.
Do you have to hold the bat the whole
That's
episode?
pure.
I'm just so...
Is that aluminum?
Well, my therapist told me like to take out your anger out on objects, like do violent acts on objects, because otherwise you're gonna hurt people. He said.
So you're saying I've been objectified this whole time on this podcast?
I barely touched you, guys.
Gary's going to be a scalp donor by the end of this.
Let me take a sip
It
of beer.
hasn't taken root yet, so it's a little slippery.
We have just lost. Shut the fuck up about your hair. We have just lost to the New York Islanders, who are missing Matthew Barzal. And we just like got our asses whipped by them. And then the game, what was the game before that? We also got our asses whipped by Buffalo Sabres.
Yeah.
The
5-1.
Buffalo fucking Sabres whipped our ass.
They're pretty good.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Buffalo's been shitty for like 13 years.
Yeah, no, they're good this year.
No, they're not.
I don't know.
They're not good. And they're beat the Ottawa. Okay. I
Who's
don't
their
even.
star player again? The Buffalo star player, the young guy. What's his name?
Darlene?
No, not Darlene. The forward.
Pat
Big guy.
LaFontaine.
Cousins?
No, the big guy. Big shot on
Tage
him.
Thompson.
Tage.
Tage.
Doesn't matter, guys.
He is a freak.
Tage against the machine.
Yeah.
The problem with This would look good with blood all over it. The problem with Ottawa right now. Well, can I get angry? No, I won't get angry.
Let's do a quick recap, okay? So we were
Yes.
so we were recording. We were 3-2. Then we beat Utah.
Yeah.
We went 4-2.
Yeah, all roses and petals.
Yeah.
Forsberg with the shut.
And then
Forsberg.
let's see. We'll quickly recap.
They played Vegas the
And
next
then
game.
they played Vegas.
And-
They should have had at least a point, if not the win.
They should have won that game. They
was
fucking blew it in the
disappointing.
end.
Avalanche was another heartbreaker.
Got our asses whipped.
Oh, 5-4.
Well, I guess we played okay.
But they should have won that game. So that should have been pretty much 6-2 is what I
Shoulda,
should.
coulda, woulda.
And then absolutely dismantled the Blues. 8-1.
So we finally, we came back. We're like, fine, okay, this is a good team.
Lost to the Rangers. Should have won that.
That was
game.
a good game.
That was
We
close.
did outplay them.
That
We
was
lost against
probably
a
one of the
goalie.
best games of the year that
Yeah.
they played.
Sharon,
Yeah.
we lost against a really good goalie.
Shesterkin.
Sucks.
Shesterkin.
Came back home, played Seattle, won 3-0.
I was at that game.
Boom.
Yep.
I was
big
at that
win.
game. It was a great game.
They look good again.
So it was like,
So and then the last two games. So I don't know why you're so angry because I know we're 6-7.
But
what do you mean? Why am I so angry? Because we lost against Buffalo and the New York Islanders. Those are must-win fucking games. If you want to be a playoff team, you have to win these games. And there's no fucking doubts about it. It's November now, and we always fucking suck in November. And it's just the same old fucking... Have you ever read the book, The Never-Ending Story? It doesn't fucking end. It doesn't fucking end. And that's the same thing. The Ottawa Senators story. You keep reading it doesn't fucking end. It keeps repeating itself.
is that because you never finished the book?
You know
or-
who fucking Bill Murray is? Have you ever seen Bill Murray? He's in a little
Yeah.
movie we called Groundhog Day, where
Yeah.
he lives the same fucking day over and over. And now the Senators are doing the same bullshit with, we got some good players. All of our fucking players that we picked up in the offseason have done shit, except for maybe Jensen. Unless you want to count Gaudette as one of those guys. He was just an AHL pickup, and the guy's fucking outscoring everybody. But where is the rest of the fucks? Where's...
Timmy Superstar looks good.
Okay, that's expected. But like these guys that were supposed to make our team better this year,
Yeah.
with all these, I know David Perron hasn't fucking played. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Allmark has not looked like the fucking $6 million we're giving him. Forsberg's outplayed him. What is that?
Allmark's played pretty good. He's had a few injuries
Stop
here and there.
sucking the. I won't say it. The a-hole of the Sens. That's what you're doing right now. Just say it as it is. Say the honest truth for once in your fucking life.
Yeah, I wish we were friggin', 12-0, but we're not.
The thing
13-0.
is, Gary did call us
13-0.
finishing 500, and you threatened to kill him after he mentioned that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
right now they're pacing pretty well.
Great. So the death is still on. Still planned.
Yeah, it's not coming out there.
Allmark needs to be better. Plain and simple. And he even fucking admits it. He's like, I don't even know where my game is. They interviewed him today, and he's like, I don't know where my game's at. It's either good or it's bad. That's what he said.
That's like all of our work ethic.
What are you talking about? I put so much work into this podcast. And you just show up and drink beer.
Yeah, well,
Who bought the equipment? Who? I guess, you know what? You did write the synopsis for every episode. And that's pretty good.
And
But what else have you done?
And the player profile.
Yeah, no one listens to that. Okay, before I go on longer, maybe we should just do your fucking player profile. Get it over with.
Oh, sure.
It's probably one of these guys that are not doing much.
All right, Sharon, you know what to do.
Oh, I forgot again.
I've got this headache that just won't
I didn't
quit.
marry you for your brains. Didn't marry you for your
Where are we
brains.
here?
profile.
All right, this new senator has made a name for himself in our lineup, potting 6 goals in 12 games plus a helper, a bottom 6 forward.
Adam Gaudette. End it.
Well, speaking of bottoms, aren't you a fan of being a bottom?
I was never once in the bottom. What are you talking about?
No?
Like bottom of the standings?
So when you picture yourself 69ing, are you on top or on the bottom?
This is a family podcast.
Oh, shit.
You mean like oral sex?
No. Okay, sorry, I'm going off on a tangent here. This Massachusetts-born
that again?
offensive player,
Say that word again. Where's he from?
Massachusetts.
How many S's
Okay,
in
that's pretty good.
Massachusetts?
There's 5 S's.
That's gotta be
in
a record.
Massachusetts.
gotta be a record for
This player
S's.
is known for his offensive prowess, but prides himself on his 200-foot game. Yeah, he likes to compare himself to Jonathan Taves and Patrice Bergeron.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not bad guys.
that's who he looks up to. That's
Okay.
who he looks up to.
Okay.
When this man isn't battling an 82-game season, he likes to spend his time on Twitch, streaming, playing
Oh, he's a
Call
gamer.
of Duty.
Call of Duty,
Call
a
of
fellow
Duty.
Call of Duty-er.
Any guesses who I'm talking about?
Adam Gaudette.
Don't. Fuck.
It's easy.
All right.
You said 6 goals.
Yeah, Adam Gaudette. Everyone, give a hand for Adam Gaudette. Welcome to Ottawa, Canada.
You know what?
Welcome.
He's good.
This is his second go-around with the team.
The God.
They call him the God. So he was, I don't even remember him his first go-around with the team, to be honest.
I don't think he scored.
Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But now, he's embraced his role on the 4th line.
He's got a
right?
shot.
He's
got a
he's
really
an
good shot.
offensive player, but he's learned how to check, and he fucking steals pucks. That 4th line has probably been our most consistent line.
6 goals, 1 assist. Sounds like he doesn't pass the fucking puck.
Because why would he pass when he could shoot like
Yeah,
a
that's true.
hawk?
He just gets in the slot.
He was
Yeah.
a Florida Panther that scored like 20 plus goals in 1 year and had like 1 assist or 2 assists.
Bill McCult,
No,
Jonathan Chichu.
no, it wasn't that long ago. I feel like he went to Vegas. We'll look it up after.
Marsha Show.
I know that Sens Prospects is looking at this and he's just seething
Just-
at the teeth because he
Just
knows who it
screaming
is.
At the TV.
Sens Prospect
Yeah.
doesn't know much.
No,
I'll give you that much. He was remember we saw him at the beer tent?
yeah,
And he just had a far away look in his eyes. Just didn't know what life was.
no, just thinking of
Just was
prospects.
just living, just surviving.
He was like, "Why am I here? This isn't Belleville."
Have you ever been to Belleville?
I stopped on my way to Toronto.
I don't want to speak ill of Belleville, but it's pretty small. You're from Sterling,
Are they
aren't
a
you?
paper town? Belleville?
Sharon's from Sterling, which is literally like
I'm not from Sterling, but my grandma's from Sterling.
so. Sterling's a little town
So
where
she's from Sterling.
yeah, she's from Sterling, just outside of Belleville.
Never even heard of it.
When
That's how-
when I started dating Sharon, I used to go there, and then we would go to Reed's Dairy in Belleville.
Yep.
Reed's Dairy is kind of like a really fancy Dairy Queen.
Oh.
They use real cows to get the milk out.
Well,
It's
Like in
funny.
the back, they
You
got
say
cows
like,
in the
I
back.
want like a vanilla cone, and they're like, "Okay," and they tell you to come back
Yeah.
to the barn, and you gotta fucking yank the milk out of the cow,
Yeah.
let it freeze for 3 hours.
Just make sure it's not a bowl.
It's fresh,
Yeah.
fresh as anything.
So I'm thinking, because we talked about this before, and if the viewers like this, I think we'll do a bet at some point, and the loser of the bet will have to do a solo trip to Belleville just by themselves
Yeah.
and go watch a Belleville Senators game and come back that
That
night.
sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Imagine getting a hotel room to yourself
Maybe the winner
without
of the bet.
kids. What?
Maybe the winner of the bet gets to do this.
I would
then.
love to just go on a little road trip by myself, no family.
to Belleville.
Listen to like fucking podcasts for a 2-hour drive.
Maybe the winner and the loser goes together and gets a whole room together. A nice one better.
What are you trying to say? That we're gay?
No. What?
Why would we share a hotel room together?
Because we're friends.
well, when I so anytime I
family.
associate sharing a hotel room as sex,
No.
You
That's
don't
what
have-
I think of
You
the
don't
first
have
thing.
to have sex if
Sometimes
you
you
share a
just
hotel
throw
room.
on Cheers on the TV and
cheers.
have a nice
I
sleep.
watch Matlock.
You're a prick.
You're a dick. You look like one.
I watched the Menendez brothers documentary.
We watched the not the documentary, but the actor
series.
one, the series one, and it
Did you
was
watch the
quite
series?
gripping.
Really, I didn't watch the series yet.
And when
should
I
watch
say
the series.
gripping, I mean like gripping.
The series is way better because it's half of it's made up.
Yeah. Guys, we're not here to talk about fucking Netflix documentaries. We're here to talk about the Ottawa Senators.
They're gonna get released, and they might be Sens fans.
I want to talk about so I did kind of yell about Allmark a little bit, but Forsberg has 2 shutouts in his last 3 games.
Yeah,
He didn't play great against the Islanders, but do you ride Forsberg, or do you, because you're paying Allmark $8 million, do you?
gotta let Allmark get
I think
Yeah,
so.
feel that puck.
You got to switch it up. Yeah.
What do you fucking know? You don't. You
enough.
don't know. You couldn't
I know.
switch a fucking light switch.
I know enough. I know enough.
You go to the bathroom in the dark sometimes because you don't know which way the light
If I'm
switch
in an
goes.
unfamiliar territory,
You're like, I don't know if it's up or down, and so you're like, I'm just gonna leave it, and you go pee in the dark,
Every bathroom's different.
right?
every home is built different.
You also
And-
pissed yourself one of these episodes.
Okay, yeah, you did, and I always smell your pee. It's very smells like black licorice. I agree. I think you got to run Allmark from now on. Get his confidence. I think he's pissed off, honestly. I think he's a little pissed off with the way they're handling him.
I think we're going to see an angry Allmark run, and I think he's going to get hot.
Yeah.
He's got to, because he's making that money.
Yeah.
And because what happens if he just sucks? What happens? What do we do?
Here's the thing is, he was in Buffalo before, and he was good. And then he was in Boston, and he was unreal.
Because they had a great defensive team.
So that's why I'm like, maybe he's still getting his feet back under him because he clearly has the skill.
Yeah.
But is he going to regress, or is he going to go like back to those Buffalo days?
A lot of the games he plays, he's getting like 40 plus shots on him. Like,
No.
Yes, he is. Our defense is not
20
not
shots.
solid.
And he lets in like 3 goals on 20 shots.
That's not every game. That's not every game.
Well, okay. Not every podcast do I hit you with a baseball bat, but this one maybe I do.
Well, it feels like you do.
You literally.
Okay, guys, it's just the only reason why I'm worried is because we've been in this fucking circle of shit since we got Matt Murray. Ever since Craig Anderson left, Matt Murray came in for 1 year, sucked, got rid of him. Then we bring in Corpusalo, sucked, got rid of him. Then we bring in Allmark. So far sucks. What are we gonna do?
It
Sucks is a strong term.
Maybe there's something in Ottawa's fucking tap water.
It's good because I like your angry rants, though. The only time I saw you happy was when you thought Yakimchuk made the team.
Yeah.
Oh, so happy.
Yeah.
I sometimes I go to my happy place and it's thinking about Yakimchuk.
Maybe we need to bring Yakimchuk up for a game or
You
two.
can't. We've discussed
Damn it,
this.
that's
We fucking
right.
discussed this.
That's
He's a
right.
junior. Idiot.
He's looked good. He has a few snipes.
Yeah. I think the only solution is, you're right, I think you run Allmark. We play Boston, then we play Toronto, and he's got to play both games.
Yeah.
Regardless of how he plays against Boston. I hate these coaches who are like, oh, you have a bad game, you're out.
Yeah.
Speaking of Toronto, can I do Jeremy's bets of the week?
Go for it. Go for
Love
it.
it.
Sharon?
Love it.
Hit the music, Sharon.
Music.
Oh, I forgot again.
Bets,
I'm
bets, bets,
so
bets,
sorry.
bets, bets,
Fuck,
bets,
Sharon.
bets, 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 bets,
Holy
bets,
fuck,
bets,
Sharon.
bets, bets,
We'll take
bets,
this
bets,
offline.
bets, 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 bets.
We'll take this offline.
Still hurting, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Jeremy's juicy bets of the week. We're talking about Toronto. It's easy. Sens money line. Sens money line. Sens win this game. They are going and beating the Toronto Maple Leafs pretty handily. I'm just going money line. You can go 2+ goals if you want.
And Matthews
Wow.
is not playing.
And Matthews is not playing.
Injury reserve.
Mm-hmm.
Toronto is sucking this year, eh?
Okay, but they've won games.
More than us?
Sharon has at least won more games than you're just drinking a beer there. What are you doing anyways? You're just drinking a beer. You don't have
Open
any
your
fucking music ready.
Open your Wikipedia page.
What do you do? Can you check to see how many fucking wins the Leafs have? And if they have more than the Sens. I hope you're enjoying that beer.
All right. And the other one, under 6.5 goals versus the Carolina Hurricanes.
Fuck, we play the
More than
Carolina.
6.5 goals?
We play the Carolina Hurricanes?
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
going to be
so
a
we're
shooting
playing-
gallery, eh?
We're playing the Leafs, Bruins, and Hurricanes?
Yeah.
Damn. This is where,
Bruins
to me,
next, and
this is
then-
the season right now.
Actually, do they play? Was that my bet?
This is the fucking season right now.
Maple Leafs have won 7 and lost 5.
So they're better than
And
us.
2 overtime losses.
They're better than us.
Not by much.
This is the season right now.
We're
Is that
6
your
and
bets?
7.
Are you
That's
done?
my bets. That's my bets. Sens
Hit the
money
music.
line, under 6.5 goals in the total of the game versus the Carolina Hurricanes.
Not
Those
bad.
are for next
Make
week.
some money, guys. I hope you spend that money on us.
We've actually been kind of hot ever since you guys chirped me for going losing someone's RESP, which I think
my
we have a
kids.
lawsuit coming in.
My
Well,
kids. it's my
mine
kids,
too.
and it's my lawsuit against you.
Yeah. Anyways,
Brian versus Jeremy.
Tony's working on that. Gary gave me his number. So
Yeah.
Where's Tony?
Thanks, Tone.
Tony's been here this whole fucking time. Why is he hiding?
The lights are hurting my eyes.
Why is he hiding? Get out of there, Tony. Get out of that cupboard.
Just leave him alone.
He's in a cupboard.
Yeah, he's allowed.
he likes.
That's where I put my Cokes. How many of you fucking drank? Tell the truth, Tony. 4?
Just leave him. Just leave him alone.
4
Just
Cokes? You've been here for an hour.
the aluminum bat down.
Fuck, they're not cheap, Tony. Costco's raising prices.
They are cheap. Don't worry about them.
It's fine.
You see, Costco's got beer and wine in store now.
Oh, fuck right, I do. Isn't that where you got these?
yeah, I got like 40 of them
For how much?
for like $40.
No fucking way. Seriously?
Yeah.
That's a good price.
That's not
Yeah,
bad.
USD.
We should go there.
I only had USD on me.
Why are you talking about this?
You also drank 30 upstairs.
No. Guys, we're Sens Podcast. I'm going to say it right now. These next 3 games are our season. Right fucking now. What happens in these next 3 games will foretell what happens the rest of the season. If we lose all 3 games, it's done. We're done. Right?
Fold the team.
Well,
What if we go on a big streak at the end, like we did that one year and made the playoffs?
no, that you can't count on that. You got to be a consistent team to be a playoff team.
Go on a burglar run?
We have to win at least 2 of these 3 games.
Or else. I feel like you're going to do this every week.
Why do you talk about that? I'm going to say that this is the season, but this is the fucking season. Think about it. These 3 games against 2 of them are against divisional rival. Don't touch me against divisional rivals. One against another Eastern team that is got teams that you want to beat out for the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
This is fucking important. And I hope you guys are ready for it. Okay. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about you, the fans. You bring your fucking A game. You want the team to bring their A game? Show up to the fucking games and scream your faces off. Okay? I want you to bring your grandfather his first fucking game. And he's like, "Oh," and the lights are so bright. He's like, where the fuck am I? And I want you to like take him by the fucking pants and hoof him over the fucking glass onto the ice. Just to show like your strength.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't throw old men over the boards.
Don't do that.
Because they'd probably break their hip, right?
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. Why do old people have fragile hips? Why do you think that? What about the hips in general that makes them break when you're old?
Just more gravity.
Oh, yeah. Gravity gets very thicker, eh, when you're older.
And the bones get thinner.
I did want to touch on JBD. John Gabriel John, what's his name?
Jacob Bernard
Jacob Bernard Docker. Okay.
Docker.
So, as you guys know, Artem Zub has been out for, I don't know, 6 or 8 games or some shit with a concussion. And they moved Hamonic up with Jake Sanderson, our best defenseman. And Hamonic is like a fucking anchor on that. Not in a good way. I mean like a heavy anchor that just
Drags you down to the bottom of the ocean.
right.
Very cute video, though. Trail mix Hamonic.
What is the fucking love affair with Travis Hamonic and the coaching staff? They think he's like a wily vet, and he's like, yeah, he's been there. So Zub came back and they scratched JBD
Yeah.
and allowed Hamonic to stay, even though JBD and Clevin have been maybe one of our most consistent D pairs. And what kind of fucking message does it send to this kid who's like playing his heart out, okay? And he's like, by the way, you're sitting this game. His confidence is going to be shot. And why? Because Hamonic has been shitty and you're keeping him in because he's a veteran? To me, that's a huge fucking miss. That I'm not the only fucking one that said it.
This is going to light a fire under his ass, and JBD is going to come back with vengeance the next time he plays.
You think?
Yeah, it's going to light a fire.
You remember when the time
There's
when
2 ways you could look at it. You can fucking be down at the dumps, be a big little arsehole, sitting there crying about it, or you can get up and fucking kill next game.
Do you remember that time when I replaced you on the podcast with that guy named Milo?
Yeah.
And you haven't been the same since.
Well, that was different.
It didn't light a fire under your ass. You
was
became
different.
a timid little man.
No, I actually enjoyed my time off, and I took a little vacation down in Maui, and I fully recovered.
You're like-
mentally and physically.
You wrote me
So-
a letter saying like, I don't know how to podcast. I don't know if I can do this. The lights are so bright.
The letter didn't sound like that. That's
It's
not
like,
my voice.
do I look at the camera? Do I look at the camera? Like, just no confidence.
We only have one camera.
Yeah, like which camera do I look at? Is it the only one we got? You wrote me that letter. Do you remember that?
Nope.
So all I'm saying is that this guy's confidence is probably shot now.
My confidence is flying high with this fucking beauty back here.
You look like Val Kilmer on the movie Heat.
Once it grows in, the roots, like once it settles in, I get to cut it. They say don't cut it prematurely. It'll just slide right off. Don't touch it.
I'll
Don't
touch
make
it
me
if I
move my hand
want.
too fast.
I'll touch it if I want. I can't believe they took your scalp off. It's fucked.
You took my scalp off. They put one back on.
Sharon, what's your opinion on taking JBD out of the lineup?
Sucks.
Thanks. Okay. Oh, viewer questions. I feel like this is a pretty popular segment.
I like this one.
Yeah. I go on to Twitter. I guess you can't call it Twitter anymore. I think I
X.
say this every time. X. Elon Musk. Elon Musk. So let's see what question. I did put out a. Oh, that's not it. That's
There's like a new platform people are going on, Blue Sky.
Yeah, I heard of that. Blue Sky.
What's that?
Yeah, it's like Twitter for people who don't like Elon Musk.
Oh,
So like left
Yeah,
people.
hard left or middle left? Probably a hard left.
yeah, or people that just don't like Elon. I
What
don't
about
know.
Central? Is there a Central place? Central.
Beer House?
No. What's the one that on the movie on the show Friends? Central Cafe. Is that
Oh,
Central Perk?
someone should start a platform called Central Perk.
Central Perk, where you go and meet Matthew Perry and have a coffee.
Yeah, his digital
What?
likeness.
He's dead.
Yeah, his
Perished.
digital likeness is still around though.
Matthew Perry's dead.
Yeah.
When?
Ottawa native.
What?
A
You
year
didn't know
ago.
that?
Matthew Perry's dead.
You didn't know that?
What are you guys gonna say next? Michael Jackson's dead.
No, we're not going to say that.
Michael Jackson's not dead, is he?
We're not going to talk about it.
I just
Let's
watched
move
the
on.
fucking video Thriller. It was like an 18-minute fucking movie, and it was brilliant.
Just move on.
Dance. I've been learning the dance. You guys want to do the Thriller dance?
You're getting pretty old, so like the majority of people that you look up to are dead. Just so you know.
I think all of our viewers know who Michael Jackson is.
I recommend staying off Netflix and not watching the Hip documentary. Let's move on.
Is Jennifer Aniston dead?
No, she's
still good.
Is she still hot?
Very
She has
much
not
alive.
perished.
Yes, she's still hot.
She's still hot.
Very hot.
Would you do Jennifer Aniston?
Okay, viewer
Okay,
questions.
yeah,
How
viewer
about that?
questions.
The Menendez father. No longer with us.
Yeah.
He
Wait,
lost
he's
his
dead too?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He lost his scalp.
You can't say
can't
that.
say that.
Okay. First question comes from John in brackets, existence is pain at Proxy Dad or whatever.
Proxy.
He says, who the fuck invented mayonnaise and what did people use on their sandwiches until then? Talk about suffering. Who invented mayonnaise?
Hellman's.
Hellman's.
Hellman's did.
Yeah.
But what they used before?
Or Kraft. What about Kraft?
I'm curious what they used before. Was it like, just dip the bread in milk and then slab a big piece of egg
I think
on
they
it?
used a lot of natural
Like
ingredients
raw
like
egg?
like cow semen or bull semen. What's the same consistency? I think
As-
you had to.
how do you
as,
know
a-
that?
as egg whites? Same consistency as egg whites? Is that what you're saying?
It's not egg whites. Oh, it is egg whites and vinegar and oil
Yeah.
and a bit of pepper.
Yeah, maybe what they did is just dip the bread in milk, slapped a raw egg on it, then threw a pickle on it and said, "There you go, Hellman." He's like, "This could be better."
Why do McChickens have better mayonnaise than I have at home?
Because McDonald's makes really good mayonnaise. Oh wait, they don't make the mayonnaise. Hellman's makes it. So why does the Hellman's mayonnaise taste better at McDonald's? You want to know why? Because of Illuminati. I don't know. All right, Sean Schoonrock, the real Moon Rock at the real Moon Rock asks, "Oh, another sandwich question. Do the Senators need to start eating Nutella sandwiches as a pre-meal?" What kind of fucking question is that,
No,
Sean?
Kraft peanut butter smooth. That's all you need.
So, okay, let's break it down. Do you want to eat a carb-heavy meal before you play a sport?
Yes.
Yes or no?
The night before.
Because remember The Office with Steve Carell, the funny Steve Carell, when he does a run for rabies and he eats like a fettuccine Alfredo right before the run and he couldn't finish the run. So,
Well, no. Pre-game meals are usually like 2 to 4 hours before the game, right? What was JP Pajot's pre-game meal?
JG.
JG Pajot. What was his
JDB?
pre-game meal?
Oh, I don't know.
chicken?
Chicken parmesan. Chicken parmesan.
That's full of carbs.
A lot of carbs.
So I guess
What is Sidney Crosby's pre-game meal?
Nutella.
one can of Coke.
No. A big old bowl of friggin' bologna spaghetti.
Bolognese?
Bolognese spaghetti.
Bologna?
Bolognese spaghetti.
Not you, Tony. Sit down. Sit down, Tony. We're not talking about you. Tony Bologna.
It's Tony Shalom. Get it right? You're being disrespectful.
Whatever.
Bologna. A nice big old bowl
Okay.
of bologna pasta.
So what you're saying is that they probably could eat Nutella sandwiches and be pretty good.
I
Yeah.
would skip the Nutella and
Why?
go straight to Kraft peanut butter.
I think Nutella's overrated.
Yeah.
Nutella is like, have you ever had a fucking Ferrero Rocher at Christmas time? It's
Yeah.
the same fucking thing. It's so good.
It's pretty good.
But-
I bet before a hockey game you would eat a friggin' bowl of friggin' chopped up hot dogs and a nice big bread bowl.
Sharon, what if you got like a big like Subway bread sandwich and put Ferrero Rochers, like a meatball sub, and ate that
Sounds disgusting.
With
You're-
bologna.
with bologna.
Oh my
Okay, so
Bolognese.
next question. Oh my god, people don't take us seriously as a hockey podcast, do
Is
they?
that another
Why?
sandwich question?
It's another food question. Player 61, Charles of W West. If burgers could fly, would bacon be their wings? And why do the Senators effing stink again? Okay, so he kind of snuck in a Sens question. He said if burgers could fly, would bacon be the wings? And would lettuce be the hair? What would tomato be?
I think cheese would be the wings. Not melted yet, though.
I'd say next fucking question.
Well, he says, why do the Sens stink again? And I think we've kind of covered that. Actually, we didn't say why.
The problem is people have
You
to
and your fucking drugs, sorry.
stop asking these questions when they're not listening to the podcast. We talked about the Sens and why they stink.
Yeah. But I don't think we said why they stunk. We just got mad and said they stink.
Oh, yeah.
I think they stunk because there's something more, like fucking rotten in the core of this team right now. Because it's been there forever.
Here's the thing is I think
It hasn't been there forever.
finishing has been an issue with the Sens, and they haven't been able to finish these games.
Yeah.
So they can start. They're good at the whole like. Let's compare it to sex.
They get
So whiskey
too much.
dick.
They get too much in their head.
Yeah.
Whiskey dick.
They all get up in their head. They're not
Oh,
living
when you
in the
start
moment.
thinking about it, yeah.
Yeah, and then they're just
So you
just like, oh, I'm actually doing pretty well right now, and everyone's happy, and then
Third period performance anxiety.
Yeah. So
Boom.
you're drunk and then you get in your head about it
Mhm.
and you could last too long.
Mhm.
Is that what you're saying?
and then you're like, and you're too focused on it rather than what you were focusing on before, which is the game at hand.
Yeah.
And they've been playing
Task at
so well
hand.
up into that point.
So the Sens have a really bad case of whiskey dick, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe that's the reason why.
Third
be it.
period jitters.
So maybe you just need to sober up and
as
do
opposed to the third period
and have sex in the
Yeah.
morning when you're sober. Okay. Jimmy Stutron at Jake Olivius. Do you remember the 21st night of September?
21st night of September.
What did we do on the 21st of September?
That was a special night, I think.
That's the night that you got arrested. Do you remember that?
Nope.
Yeah, you went to that gay club and
Nope.
then yes.
Why do you make these things up like this?
Well, because you made then you
told you
made the
not to talk
bouncer dance with you, and he's like, I don't want to dance. He's like, I'm doing my job, and you made him waltz with you through the fucking corridor,
the crowded mess hall. Yeah.
and then they called the cops, and you're like, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving until I get my $5 back. You said. So yeah, Gary got arrested at the gay club called Al's.
Al Steakhouse.
yeah.
I hope Al's Steakhouse
Yeah.
is not listening. I didn't mean you, Al's Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Okay,
For the record, Al Steakhouse is not a gay club.
No.
but you could be gay and eat steak there.
No,
if
of
you
course.
want.
It'll trick some people.
Jim Bob at Last Stop Jimbo asks, is Granny about ready to jump on the Leafs bandwagon? So, well, Granny's dead,
Thanks.
so she's not jumping on any bandwagon.
Yep. Sorry, guys.
Next question. Okay, there's two more questions. One is about food and one is about a senator question. Should we do the food one?
Yeah, do the food
Yeah,
one first.
do
Finish
Do the food
strong.
one first. Okay.
Who's this asshole?
Thomas Turfloff at Too Big a Toboggan. What is your favorite kind of pie?
Ooh, I'm torn
Yeah.
between a nice strawberry rhubarb,
Mhm.
and just a classic apple crisp pie.
So an apple pie. I don't think an apple crisp is a pie.
It's considered a pie. What would be considered? What is an
No.
apple crisp considered? A
An
pie?
It's a crisp.
Cobbler.
A cobbler?
Yeah, a big cobbler. What
Yeah.
about you? Banana
I was
cream?
gonna lie and just say a pie. I don't like pie.
No pies? Like if someone gave you a piece of pie.
I say no, thank you.
Really?
Fuck off.
Really?
Yeah,
You're a cake boy.
I'm a cake guy. Yeah,
I like cake too, but I
Yeah.
like pie.
hate pie. Hate pie. Don't like the crust.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Get
I
away
mean, I
from
don't love pie. I do like myself a real nice cream pie, though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. You like to slurp it up at the end, eh? Like on your plate? Just get that filling.
Oh man.
No, I just like the cream. Okay, and last question. Richard A. at Richard A. 1957. So he's probably born the year 1957.
Yeah.
So we got old fans. Who is Mike Amadio? Also, where is he?
Mike Amadio is playing his heart out.
Busy though?
He is.
You're a big Amadio
Just
fan.
because he's not scoring goals doesn't mean he's not
He's
being
got like
effective.
fucking 2 assists or 3 assists in how many games?
I think
But he makes his line mates better.
Does he? Because that third line has been our worst line. Gregor,
Didn't know that.
Amadio, and Pinto's hurt.
he's been close a few times. I think the shittier he plays, the more likely he's to come on this pod. So
Yeah.
Because you won't have a job in the NHL. Well, he gets paid a lot of fucking money. That's one of my.
Amadio!
He gets paid a lot of fucking money, so show up. Show up. That's all we ask. We paid all these guys all this fucking money. We are at the salary cap.
They're gonna ship him to Vegas. He's gonna score 20 goals and win the cup.
There's something going on in Ottawa at the core that's just fucking rotten. I know we changed our coaching staff. What is fucking wrong with this core of our team where the goaltenders suck, the defense sucks? We have great offensive talent that sometimes just sucks. Sometimes we score 8 goals, sometimes we can't score a fucking goal. We are so inconsistent. It's like, remember when we had 4 kids?
You
At
do.
once?
Why? Why did we have 4 fucking kids? Should we have a 5th one just cuz? Should we have a 5th kid?
Are we? Is
least
this
we
part
were
of the?
consistent.
What point are you trying to make? Is this part of the point or is this separate?
I kind of don't know what I'm saying there.
You got a voicemail just popped up.
Oh shit! It's my doctor. Can you just hit stop on this for now?
Yeah.
Sorry, this is about my gonads.
Oh, great.
I think. One second. Here we are.
See how our stocks are doing.
Oh, wow. This is the police calling.
Oh fuck!
We regret to inform you that
What was your doctor?
your grandfather is dead in a severe car accident. He actually went right through the windshield head first, screaming, and his whole head exploded on the sidewalk.
Oh my god! Grandpa John!
We only could call you because of his dental records. He had a gold tooth. Anyways, we hope. That's the wrong number. What's that? That's the wrong number. Oh, I'm calling the wrong number. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. This is meant for Darren. What? I apologize.
Grandpa John's okay?
Anyways, I think your grandfather's probably okay. This is a different grandfather.
Oh my god!
Sorry
He's
about
fine.
that. Anyway, what, should I hang up? Yeah, hang up.
What the hell?
Oh my god! Grandpa
hell?
John's okay? Should I call him? Is Grandpa John went right through the windshield of a car?
No. One
No,
second.
he said it's a wrong number.
One second. What's going on with your gonads?
They found a third one, and then they said that they were. It's possible that it's my twin, and he's just been in there.
Okay. You just been in there.
But the weird thing is, they said he might be alive.
Yeah.
No. Oh god, that was so emotional. That was so emotional.
Sorry to Darren's grandpa, by the way.
yeah.
Anyways, I think that was a really good podcast. I think we got some of. What's that? Why did the lights go out? Did you turn off the lights, Sharon?
No, I
like
didn't.
this.
What the fuck? Why are the lights
weird.
out?
Should we just cut it?
Yeah, I don't know what's
Oh my
going
god,
on.
the power's out. Does that mean it's a hurricane?
No, it's pure daylight outside. I don't get it.
There's probably a fucking hurricane. Does anyone know where the breaker switch is?
Tony?
Jesus.
Oh my God. He got stabbed.